So, how, you know what? For over 20 something years, I've had the displeasure of watching Jason Whitlock go out of his way to basically Sambo and Buck Dance and come with his anti black rhetoric. And I don't want to hear this stuff about Jason Whitlock tells it how it is. No, he doesn't. It's funny how Jason Whitlock accuses black people of race. He downplays anything that happens to black people. And people like him are dangerous for us. He's putting us in danger while he's sitting up hiding in his house for the people like me that's really outside in the thick of things, because he dismisses anything, any threat or any talk or any discussion, any logical discussion of racism directed towards black people when he knows damn well it exists. And the thing about Jason Whitlock is a dude that burned bridges wherever he went. They ran him off of mainstream TV because he is over opinionated. He's a extremist. And he just says stuff that's really off base. And he caters to a certain audience. And the thing is, even the powers that be see how disingenuous he is with his opinion and his rhetoric. And it's funny, Jason Whitlock calls everybody a beta male, but he the biggest beta male that's out there. Jason Whitlock is the type of dude. In the slavery days, he would have been what you call the house Negro that would have held the gun. He's the dude. He's the type of dude that caused Nat Turner to get caught. That's what type of dude Jason Whitlock is. He's the type of dude that helped, he has a lot of Bill O'Neill in him. He's the type of dude that would help the feds and other forms of government infiltrate the community. That's his mentality. He has a deep-seated hatred for black people. He goes out of his way to be a handkerchief head. And the thing is about Jason Whitlock, he can dish it out, but he can't take it. He'll make videos after videos attacking people. But then as soon as you say something back, if you put out content about him, he tries to flag it. He tries to, he tries to flag it. He tries to get the video taken down and all that kind of stuff. Or he tries to keep the video from getting demonetized. And he has a history of doing that. He's the type of dude, he's not cool with black people advancing and persevering. He likes black people to be in last place. He doesn't want to uplift black people. And I've seen him talking to Steve Kim, and I know Steve Kim. And the funny thing is, I had lunch with Steve Kim before. It was actually productive. He told me his stance, I told him my stance, and at the end of the day, we was cool. Now, will he be on my show? No. Yeah, see, that's another thing about Jason Whitlock. I could go deep into that, Hamza, but I would have to email you what I've heard about Jason Whitlock. And I've heard this for about 20 years. And he's talking about these inside sources. That man ain't got no inside sources. Nobody likes Jason Whitlock. It's across the board. Just like it's across the board of people who don't like Skip Bayless. Black people don't like him. White people don't like him. And other forms of non-blacks don't like Jason Whitlock or Skip Bayless. So I find that funny when Jason Whitlock talks about about people being a beta male. That dude is the biggest beta male out there. Man has no dignity. That's all he does. And then the thing is, he's so predictable. You know, he's going to always go the other direction when it pertains to issues of racism pertaining to the black community. And he dangerous. He puts us at risk with his rhetoric and his unlogical theatrics that he does on his podcast. And that's why they ran his ass off of TV. My thing is, why ESPN got rid of you? They didn't see no value in you. When your contract was up, ESPN fired you. Fox Sports 1 fires you. Why can't you get back on mainstream TV? So now so the thing is with him, he goes after everybody because he can't get back on mainstream TV. And then now Marcellus Wiley is becoming baby Jason Whitlock. He came out of nowhere and attacked Ryan Clark and accused Ryan Clark of race baiting because he was speaking high of, or he just was talking about Lamar Jackson. He didn't say Lamar Jackson should win the MVP because he was black. Ryan Clark didn't even bring up color, just like I didn't bring up color when it pertained to Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. That's real talk. But see, now Marcellus Wiley is on that tip now. So he basically figure, you know, he's mad because he got kicked off of ESPN and I think Fox Sports 1. But he figured, okay, I'm going to do this streaming thing. I'm going to do this podcast thing. But what better way to attract viewers by basically being pretty much anti-black and constantly calling out and attacking black people. He did what's black excellent? You know what black excellent is. Like I keep saying, we the only race that's not allowed to celebrate each other. We the only ones that's not allowed to big each other up. We the only ones that just go against each other. We the only ones that seek approval from people that look like anything but us. We the only ones that do this crap. Hamza, you do know what was up with Eddie Long, right? But we'll leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. What's up, Dame? I'll be out there tomorrow, Damian. I'll hit you up when I'm on my way to the place. I'll be there. I'm supposed to be meeting with Bill. I'm gonna try to get that out the way early, but then I'm gonna make my way over there. But yeah, so now Marcellus Wiley has started to follow that wave of being anti-black, because that's just basically what it is. Black shaming. Like I said before, I just find it's just alarming that you get black people that is just so afraid of non-black opinion, or they're so attention starved to where they'll compromise themselves and their integrity. And at the same time, both of them niggas need to know you putting all of us at risk as a whole when you put out that type of rhetoric and fake ideology. And it just gotta be said though. It just gotta be said. He been doing this for years. And my thing is with Jason Whitlock, he like to talk about other people's, he like to talk about other people's lifestyle. This is a dude that's never been attached to a woman in his life. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You have it's funny. Everybody always worried about what we doing. And sometimes the biggest threat to black people is black people themselves. We can sit up all day and talk about what the white man do to us and how other people feel about us. This is why we're not respected. And to a certain degree, Jason Whitlock and Marcellus Wiley is looking for validation. People don't respect what them dudes do. Oh, appreciate that. People don't respect dudes like that. And like I said, they are putting us in danger. They putting us at risk. But I'm going to make it very clear to the people that don't look like me that's listening. If I come in a situation where this may be it for me, the end of the road, I'm taking somebody with me. I'm taking a few. I'm going out with a bang. And that's just real talk. I'm not inviting nothing to come my way, but I'm just letting you know. I'm taking somebody with me, maybe 2 or 3 before I go out. So Marcellus Wiley basically decided that he needed some views, so he just started talking about Ryan Clark. And I could make an argument that Ryan Clark has been on the coon train for many years. The way he would be going, the way he was defending Ben Roethlisberger, how he constantly was talking about Antonio. Come on, man. Antonio Brown, come on, man. You know what? I find something mighty strange about the Devin Haney thing. I'm gonna wait till Monday. Now I noticed content creators ain't talked about that incident that happened with Pacheco's camp, where basically somebody from his camp literally tried to attack a reporter. But there ain't been no videos about that. Ain't been no videos about that from media. But then everybody made videos talking about what happened with Devin Haney and that Mexican. So I'm just saying, I ain't seen no videos talking about that. I ain't seen no videos talking. Now the dude in question, he's a Latino dude. He looked like he a Puerto Rican dude. I can tell by how he talk. He one of those melanated Puerto Rican dudes. I don't exactly consider him black per se, but however, I ain't seen no videos getting made talking about that. But everybody has something to say. What happened to Devin Haney when basically some overzealous fun boy, not fanboy, Ryan Garcia basically came and said something to Devin Haney, calling him out his name. And then basically he got the Beats by Dre, and everybody was talking about Devin Haney wrong. This is a dude whose team attacked somebody at a media outlet, and everybody saw it. See how the temperament is always different. See how it's always, but I'm going to speak on it further. I'm going to speak on it further because I'm just waiting to see, because this is the reason why they don't like me. But at the end of the day, I do such a good job when I cover fights. And I just want to say once again, shout out, I really wish that they would have just pulled out of that fight. I wish they would have said, you know what, give us Barboza. Devin Haney was the one that got dead wrong, but yet he was vilified. And then all of a sudden, Oscar is talking about Devin should fight. That ain't got nothing to do with Oscar. That's not his business. Bill is a manager of the year. Bill helped get Devin Haney to the top, become a pound-for-pound fighter and undisputed at the age of 24. But it's this thing about black fathers that the media still has an issue with, because they don't want to celebrate black fathers in a black man being present in his child's life, because they want to put this stigma on black men that we're always absentee fathers. But nevertheless, I'm just saying. But Marcellus Wiley, that's weak what he did. That's weak what he did. Basically trying to throw Ryan Clark under the bus to create content and gain some steam and build followers. One thing about me, I'm not ever in my life going to cater to no racists. I can't roll like that. I can't even compromise myself like that. I hear this all the time. I've been invited. Listen, y'all, I get invited to come on all type of stuff because people like the way I talk. They like how brash I am and how I get straight to the point. I done had people say, man, you could have this amount of views. You could have, man, you got talent. I hear this all the time. They say I got a gift. But man, you know what? The problem is with you just too militant. I'm too militant. So I see trouble going on in my community and I'm not supposed to speak about it. But here's the thing. This is what dudes like Jason Whitlock and Marcellus Wiley, they're race baiting by calling Ryan Clark a race baiter. The funny thing is Jason Whitlock was race baiting about Caitlin Clark. That's all that's been going on with Caitlin Clark. My assessment of Caitlin Clark was fair. I had a fair assessment, but then guess what? They called me a racist. They called me a hater. So now all of a sudden, white people want to be able to see, that's the thing with white people. They want to be able to say whatever they want to say without no repercussion. They want to freely be able to exercise their form of free speech, but then they want to tell us what to talk about. They want to tell us how to talk about somebody. Man, Tank only got, the thing is with Tank only got smoke for black people. And he learned that from Floyd Mayweather. And if I was Shakur Stevenson, I would not trust Floyd Mayweather no further than I could throw. Because Floyd Mayweather has a lot of secret jealousy and vitriol for other black people. Floyd Mayweather is a dude who just won't let it go. He couldn't wait to let people know that he was watching Shakur Stevenson train and get ready for his upcoming fight in about a month from now with Floyd Schofield. So Floyd, he's an attention seeker. I'm helping Shakur Stevenson because Floyd cannot stand when he is not the topic of discussion. He's always been that way. Floyd always roots against his own. And that's just basically how he gets down. But we're gonna continue this discussion. Jason Whitlock is anti-black. He is a black Klansman, and he is a black white supremacist. That's basically what he is. I seen him when he came on Ticket Show. Usually I'm all for letting somebody say their piece. I'm glad Ticket didn't let him hardly talk because he talks too much. Jason Whitlock would join the KKK if he thought they would let him join. He would. He's been doing this for years. And now with this temperament going on, this new era, he putting us in danger. And that's just real talk. It's your boy Tam. I'm out.